dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. We are here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on? This is another birthday stream because today is April's birthday. You feel what I'm saying? Happy birthday to April in the building. You feel what I'm saying? So happy birthday to April in the building. And shout out to everybody coming through. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Behind the Lens TV, Dukalex, Aaron, Martavius. Who else we got up in here? Jimmy Lionel in the building. Aussie in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Frankie Shy, Captain Caleb in the building. The CJ30 is in the building. Oscar Mora was popping with you. Sunbelly was good. Phoenix in the building. June Sports in the building. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Joe Blast is in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. Kobe Lean is in the building. Olympus, what's going on with your man? Shout out to Zion King. Shout out to, who else we got up in here? Shout out to Cambo in the building. What's going on? Oh, shit, I fucking did something and made this shit up. Hold on. That's my bad. I fucking made the screen all crazy when I was on here in the back end. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Shout out to Skills Fitness in the building. Who else we got up in here? The Truth is here.
Did you say
Jatoro. Who?
Did you say Frankie Shy?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Frankie Shy. That's what's up. I think that we said him earlier. David, what's going on? Jahir was popping with you, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And today, guys, you can send birthday donations to April. We pinned it at the top of the chat. Okay. And you can send the birthday donations and you can call in from those donations or just send an extra donation and call in. But let me put up this. Let me actually put up the,
Joe Blast said, there's no free calls today.
Oh, yeah, no free calls. No free calls. That's a fact.
You cannot donate for free calls.
That's a fact. So
because it's my birthday.
Yeah, so you can give birthday donations to April at the top of the chat. If you want to donate and call in, and we will get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that and get that going. So today we're going to be talking about why she's not attracted to you on the first date. We're going to do that. You got to do that. Now you got to understand the reason why this is important also is because you got to understand that when we teach you guys the online dating stuff, and real quick, remember today is is only one day today. So shout out to all the people that got the online dating consultations.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is go to shoplocario.com. The online dating consultations are still in effect for the sale. It's only today, so it's going to end today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get your online dating consultation, make sure that you guys go and get that right now. Go to shoplocario.com so you can purchase it today, but it doesn't mean you have to. You're not going to schedule it today. You understand what I'm saying?
We got plans.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to schedule it today, but you can purchase it today.
Okay, but I do want to say, because I feel like people don't read properly.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make the purchase, but then you need to follow the directions.
Right.
Because you have to send an email to a very specific email address to schedule your consultation.
Right.
So we've sold several, but we've only gotten 2 emails. And it may just be that they don't know their schedule yet, but I think we actually still have some from our sale that we ran in January. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, so
people that I've reached out to that I'm like, hey, you bought this, but you've never scheduled your consultation. So, just follow the directions.
Yeah, so guys, make sure you guys go purchase that today, because at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is going to be over. So make sure that you guys go right now, get your online dating consultation for 33% off. So make sure you guys do that. Get that cracking.
I feel like we're going to be like Cinderella tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of
purchases. We have to be home by midnight.
Oh no, we could do it on the phone. We'll be fine. We will be fine. We can still switch it up and change it on the phone. But yeah, man. But before we get into all of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Hit the Cash Apps at the top to send April some birthday donations. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that, and we'll get that cracking. But before we get into all of that,
oh my goodness,
hold on, we getting calls already. Moses, what's going on?
Hey, Locario, and hey, April. How are y'all doing?
Moses.
Check your Venmo, Locario. I donated.
What's
Check
going
your
on? What's
Venmo,
going
he
on?
said.
Hold on. Let me check the Venmo
we
real
didn't
quick.
even go through our whole thing about you got to check out this and you got to check out that.
Hold on.
Are you calling to say
want me
that
to
you
call
bought
y'all
an
back?
online dating
Oh no,
consultation?
you good. We got the Venmo going on. What's going on, Vim? What's good?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, April?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. Guess what, Locario? You talking about that online consultation? I just booked the online consultation.
Oh, so that's what I'm talking about.
I can't wait. I can't wait to start this online consultation.
I love it.
So
I can't wait
I'm
for
looking
you to
forward.
either.
And wait, say that again?
I said I can't wait for you to either.
Well, I can't wait. I'm looking forward for you and April to hearing y'all on the back end.
Awesome.
So, and I got the email from y'all. So I'm just trying to, figure out how can I get the schedule going. But Locario, I just want to say this, right? Like, I have a story to tell you. Speaking of the first date, this happened with a chick I matched on an online dating site. What happened was, I matched with this chick on an online dating site. She was coming from another city, so she was visiting. So I went up. I know I did my thing. I got on a FaceTime call. She agreed to come see me, so she came to see me.
Right.
So what happened was on the date, and mind you, I'm one of those guys. When it comes to drinking alcohol, I don't go more than 2 rounds. I stick with 2 rounds because I'm not into getting women drunk and stuff like that.
Right.
Sometimes 1 round. Now, we 2 rounds in, I'm talking to her, I'm small talking, what I'm saying? And then after that, I start flirting with her and everything. She started responding positively. And what happened was, so I had to step down and go use the bathroom. I told her, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Right.
And before that, I told her, hey, I'm not ordering any more drinks. So if you want to order more drinks, that's on you. You're responsible for that. He said, okay, cool. I went to use the bathroom. I came back and it was 4 shots on the table with her. And I said, listen, you gonna pay for that. I like remind you, Locario, I can't stop a woman from doing what she want to do. You understand? I can't stop her. I said, listen, you gonna pay for that. I told you too. She said, nah, that's fine. I got this. I'll pay for it for myself. I said, okay. She took 4. And
she took all 4 shots?
4 shots, little by little. You understand? So I'm flirting with her. She's flirting back with me. And I told her, hey, listen, are you okay? I just want to make sure. Right? And she said, yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Don't worry. I said, okay. So, she was kissing me. I kissed her. Okay, everything was going smooth so far. And then I took her out the spot. And then I told her, hey, I hold her hands. I said, hey, listen, I'm going to the hotel. She told me she wanted to have sex with me and everything.
And she did or she didn't?
Okay. Now, here's the part. She didn't. What happened, and that's a good thing, because what happened was, I would have wasted my money on a hotel for nothing, and that's a good thing. And what happened was, when I got to the hotel and I'm driving, she passed out in the car.
Of course she did.
And then she passed out. And then what happened was, I was like, yo, I'm waking up. I was like, hey, are you okay? She couldn't wake up. I said, okay, let me drop you back to you where you at, and then that's that. So I dropped her back, and long story short, it took me 25 minutes to try to get out, but to try to wake her up. She still couldn't wake up. So I said, okay. I went, and I tried to get somebody, one of the employees and the managers in the hotel where she was at. But I didn't go to the hotel where she was at because it was too expensive. Came out, it's like, okay, they're gonna help me. They came out and helped me out and dragged her out the car.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they would do that.
Yeah, and then what happened was, me and the CEO of the place and the employee, we had to hold her and carry her upstairs. And then last thing I'm gonna say is, the owner and the security and the one of the employees, I don't know what position that employee was doing, right? They shook my hand. They said, hey, listen, man, it was a nice thing of you. You could have been a dirty dude. You could have been a dude who did dirty, kidnapped her, tried to have sex with her, do whatever thing, but you didn't. And I respect you. I respect the thing that you did, because most guys want pussy so bad. But what you did, I respect that. And I said, okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Do you know where you fucked up? Because you fucked up.
So wait, hold on. Look at what K-Zagan said. K-Zagan said, this is all your fault. You never should have been in that predicament, which is true.
Facts. You should, when you came back and there were 4 shots on the table or the bar, you should have got up and left.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing.
It wasn't even about you paying, her paying, whatever.
Yeah. You don't want to be in a situation where you are talking to a woman and she's getting all those drinks and then she gets drunk. Right. And then, you're still dealing with her. So the thing is, what it is once you see that she's getting drunk like that, or she's acting that way, right? What you want to do is that you want to make sure that she gets home safely. I wouldn't even drive her home. I'd tell her to get in an Uber or some shit.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Get in an Uber, get her to her crib, and then call it a day. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be involved interacting with a woman who's already drunk or tipsy and getting into that level. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah, I know. I'm on the Bad Boys membership. Don't think I'm not. Y'all already know. But of course, I fucked up by making this one mistake. But hey, I learned. You understand?
I have got to tell you, because I think this is the first time you've ever called in with me. Do you know there is no S on the end of Bad Boy?
Because you say Bad Boys membership.
There's no boys. It's just one. You are the bad boy.
Yeah. Excuse me. Thanks for correcting me.
You kill me every time you say it.
That's funny. Shout out to Miles in the building. Shout out to Miles in the building. Shout out to Miles in the building.
But Locario, let me say this, and I'm gonna get off here. This is a good topic. Listen, the reason why women don't like guys on the first date, would not like a man on the first date, could be for 2 reasons. One, either she's just an attention whore, she's not attracted to you like that. Or 2, you probably doing something to not make her attracted to you. Maybe you're not leading. Maybe your appearance is not good. Maybe, maybe you don't know how to, you don't have game. These 2 things could be the reason why a woman may not be attracted to you on the first date. because I trust and believe women will go out with you, even if they're not attracted to you on the first date. That's why the Bad Boys membership is, the Bad Boy. Sorry about that. The Bad Boy membership is here. You know what I'm saying? To help you with all this stuff.
Exactly. Now that's a fact.
And Locario, listen, one last thing. I just want to say, like, there's an audio on the Bad Boys membership called How to Take Pictures That Will Get You Laid. I did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm seeing significant matches.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm like, okay, I'm seeing significant matches. I'm doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get this online consultation, it's going to be a whole nother level. It's going to be crazy.
That's a fact.
I'm going to be like a magic stick on the dating app, man. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, fam. I'm going to holler at you, man. Shout out to Moses in the building. So, yeah, man. And guys, man, make sure y'all get your online dating consultations. Remember, it's ending tonight. So I want all of y'all to get up on this and make this happen. I'm telling y'all. Do not miss out, because it is right now on sale up until midnight tonight. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking.
This is my birthday gift to you.
Exactly. It's April's birthday gift to you. So you guys are getting a discount because it's April's birthday, and this is the discount price for the birthday. So make sure you guys do that. And before we get into anything else, make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Go to CunninghamElements.com. Get your soap.
Get your parfum.
Get the shea butter. Get all that.
No shea butter.
Oh, no, no shea butter.
We're out of shea butter season.
I forgot.
It's like 90 degrees outside.
I keep forgetting. There's no shea butter right now. So make sure.
You would have shea butter oil arriving at your home.
Right, exactly. So make sure you guys go get the parfum, go get the soap, and get that cracking. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Get what men wish they knew about women audio program. And also make sure that you guys go get this, again, online dating consultation. It is on sale right now up until midnight. So make sure you guys go and get that cracking. So get that going. Also, make sure you guys go get the Massive Game Collection, Master the Vetting Process, How to Have Sex with 200 a Day audiobook, ebook, and Looks Don't Matter ebook, and Master Approaching Women in 30 Days or Less, plus all the other stuff on shoplocario.com. You got all this game here. All you got to do is go in there, click it, purchase it, download it, and then you will have the game right now. So make sure you guys do that and make that happen. Also, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Right now on the Bad Boy membership, we got the secret to being a master communicator. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to get that cracking right now.
That's Bad Boy. Bad Boy
that's
membership.
The latest joint on the membership. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure that you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership so you guys can get on the Zoom calls with Miles every Monday. And also make sure that you guys go here so that you guys can get on the Patreon, patreon.com/Mr. Locario. So make sure you guys get on the Patreon and get that going, because we do shows. We do every week. We do a podcast. We talk about some heavy game. That's, current events, and we talk about, some heavy game with the topic, and make sure that you, get up on that. So the last topic we had on here was never tell women everything. So make sure you guys check that out. You can't tell a woman everything. You got to keep some shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep some things to yourself.
I try to get you to tell me everything.
I know. April always be trying to get me. I'm like, nah. She'd be like, how's your day? I'd be like, it was cool.
I know, right?
It was all right.
I'm like,
I did some things.
What happened with this? Or what's going on with your family? He's like, nothing. Then his sisters text me and they're like, oh, hey, we're having this blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, there's a wedding. Did you RSVP?
I'm like, listen, I just tell April all the relevant things, She tries to pull it out. I'm telling you, women, they'll ask you 10 million questions about everything. You know what I'm saying?
And still get no answers.
Exactly.
None.
So but you still gotta talk about some things, but don't tell everything. Right. But anyway, so let's get into today's topic. And guys, if you want to call Call in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number.
Can you pull up BJ the DC Kids?
BJ the DC Kid, where's he at?
Keep going.
Okay, what did he say?
Well, it's a question,
Oh, it's
but
a
he
question.
didn't put a Q.
Oh, right
There,
here?
yeah.
Okay. Says, how your name April, but you was born in June. Hilarious. That's funny.
There's actually a story, though.
Oh, yeah. Tell us the story real quick. Tell us the
So,
story.
how long is this going to go on?
Go on, tell us the story.
So, I was the firstborn,
Mhm.
and since spring is the like the idea of new beginnings and new life, and I was the first child for my parents, they decided to name me April because that's spring, even though it was in June.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
So I was the new beginning in their life.
There you go. There you go. And so guys, what we're going to talk about today is why she's not attracted to you on the first date and how to be sexually appealing. So what you guys are going to understand is that when we teach you guys, this online dating stuff, right? So when you get your online dating consultations, you're going to start getting more matches, which is going to equal more dates. You understand what I'm saying?
If you do what we suggest, because we can't say get a consultation and then they get no pictures, they don't use the bio, they don't do what, the texting and et cetera, et cetera. You still got to do the work because you can get all the consultation and coaching in the world. If you don't put in the work, then it's not going to happen for you.
Right. And so the thing is that, you guys have to understand, how to be on the dates. So this video right here, that you guys are watching, right? We're going to talk about, how to be sexually appealing. So when you are on the date, the woman is sexually attracted to you. Because what's going to suck is that if you get these matches on the online dating app and then you end up getting dates, right? And then what happens is that you on the date and then the woman is not attracted to you. And you're like, what the fuck? I thought, shit was going to be popping off, right? And so the thing is, just because a woman is saying or agreeing to go on a date with you and see you on the date, that does not mean that she's going to be sexually attracted to you on the date, right? And so what we're going to talk about is things that make her not sexually attracted to you, and then we're going to talk about how to be sexually appealing in order to make things happen on these dates. You feel what I'm saying? So that you guys can really get shit going, right? So now, let's talk about a few things. So one of the things that you guys got to understand, what makes you not attractive to the woman on the date, is when you guys go on these dates and you are extremely platonic and just asking regular boring questions and making the situation too friendly. You understand? So Abel, what's your thoughts on that? Because, have you ever been on a date with a guy and he's just kind of like friendly, boring, bland, he's just saying regular stuff?
Yes.
That's the type of thing that's happening. So
yes.
What's your thoughts on that?
That's why I don't do dinner dates anymore. Because let me tell you, there is nothing worse than being stuck having a meal with somebody you already know you're not interested in. And I clearly don't have a poker face, so I cannot fake it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't.
Oh, hold on. We got somebody calling already. Hold on. 850. You interrupting the game. What's going on with you, man? 850. What's going on? Hello. 850 going once.
You're a fraud, you bald-headed
850 going twice. Oh, it was a troll just talking shit. But anyway, so go ahead, continue.
No, I think there's just I don't understand why go out with somebody if you're going to have just platonic conversation. Then clearly there's something missing for you also.
Right.
Right? Because that would be my thought process. Like if you're keeping it totally platonic, then obviously you are not sexually attracted to me, which in turn means that I need to hold back because I don't want to put myself out there if you're not interested. Right? So
that's a good point that you bring up, is that if the guy is acting or afraid to make it flirtatious, which means he's being platonic, then you're saying, well, I guess he's not sexually attracted to me, which means that you feel like, well, he's not sexually attracted to me. So then I'm not going to put myself out there and make anything happen. So it's going to be kind of like nothing's going on in the situation. So therefore, part of her being sexually attracted to you guys is that you have to show intent sexually. You see what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to actually let the woman know through your words and actions that you are, sexually interested. Because if you're afraid, then she might just hold back and just be there. Because you got to understand, women will go along with how you're orchestrating the date.
Right.
You understand? So if you're being platonic, she's just going to be platonic. If you're kind of just being like, like boring and regular, that's the energy you're going to get back from her. If you are making it fun and flirty, she's going to respond in that way. Now, what you got to understand also is that sometimes when you are on these dates and you are flirtatious and you are taking it there, if the woman is just for whatever reason not interested in you, you're going to know because she's not going to be, reciprocating the interest, right? But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're actually being flirtatious on the dates so that you give her the opportunity to flirt back with you so that you can see where this can go and this can make things happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that you got to understand when it comes to this is that she's not going to be attracted to you on that first date if you're afraid to make it flirtatious and sexual, and you're just trying to keep it very platonic. You feel what I'm saying? Now, another thing I would say too, that you guys got to understand is about when we talk about her not being attracted to you on a first date, right? Is that if you're meeting these women online from an online dating app, right? And you come to the date and you are looking worse than your pictures.
100%. Or you don't look anything like your pictures.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Exactly. And it's funny because there's actually a review on our consultation that talks about this, how we kind of got into a little like back and forth in the middle of the consultation.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the guy with the glasses.
With the glasses, right? He looks so like night and day without his glasses. But I said, do you ever not wear your glasses? Do you ever wear contacts? And he was like, no, I always wear glasses. I said, then you cannot put a picture up where you don't have your glasses on because you look like a completely different person. And the person I want to show up to the date is the guy without the glasses.
Right.
And I will tell you, actually, the worst date I've ever had, and I think I've told this story before. The guy looked like a shrunken version of himself. So he was a photographer and he took his pictures from an angle that he looked like super tall. And he showed up and he was like eye level with me. And it would not have bothered me had I known. But I feel like you weren't honest in how you presented yourself. And I was immediately like, this is a no-go.
Right.
And it ended up being like a horrible situation. We went to this bar. It was like the first Thursday night football game of the season. The bar was packed and there was one table left. And the bartender was like, oh, is it just you? Like I can make room for you at the bar. I said, no, I'm with somebody. He was like, okay, well, we've got one table. So we go and sit at the table. I was like, is this cool? Like, do you watch football? And he was like, I don't even like football. And I was like, okay. And he was like, and I really want that booth. I'm like, well, they're rolling silverware in the booth. Like that's where the employees are sitting. Like we cannot have that booth. So we sat there. I got a drink. He got a drink. Then he got more drinks. And then he decided to order food. And I was still on my one drink. And then he like leaned back and I was like, is there a problem? He's like, you know what? I'm just not feeling this. I go, great. Can we get the check, please? And so we got the check and he paid and he was like, all right, we can go. And I said, great. And he got up and I said, I'm actually going to go to the bar. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh no, like I'm not leaving. Like, first of all, I like football. And secondly, if you think for the way you have acted in this date that I would give you the satisfaction of walking out of here with you, You've got to be kidding me. So then I never did a dinner ever again.
Man, so you guys, you gotta make sure you're stepping up your game, because what's gonna suck, like I tell y'all, you're gonna get on these apps, you're gonna match with these women, you're gonna set up a date, they're gonna actually show up, and then you don't want to be doing things to fuck shit up. It's just really that simple.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you're looking worse than your pictures, or your pictures don't represent how you actually look, because a lot of dudes is trying to use AI pictures at this point, and so what happens is that, you know, you might look taller than you are, or might look buffer than you. Got to make sure that your pictures at least look, you know, similar, or you look better than your pictures. That's even better, a better situation. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, and I mean, I can't even begin to tell you, like, when I tell you guys, like, I have been giving so many links to people from our consultations about how to make sure that you're dressing for your body type and accessorizing and all of those good things. Like, it's literally like a whole image consultation. Like, we're looking at your pictures, but I'm looking at the things that are going to make the biggest difference when you take your next set of pictures.
Right.
So just really quick, can I just give a couple shout outs? So thank you so much for the birthday donations.
Oh, snap.
June, I'm assuming this is June Sports, Kobe Lean, Frankie Shy, Joe Blast. Joe Blast hit me on my way here, which is super awesome. Charlie Kiefer and Dukalux. So thank you guys so much. Man.
Y'all, you guys are the shit. I fucks with y'all for the birthday donations. Appreciate y'all, man. That's real talk. That's real talk. So we appreciate y'all, man, with all the birthday donations. And if you guys want to send birthday donations, hit the top of the the link at the top. It has Able Cash App, so you can just send them there and get that cracking. If you guys want to call in, the call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to Frankie Shy. He said he sent something to the PayPal, so I appreciate it, fam. Yes, sir. All right. So now, another thing you guys got to understand about, a woman not being attracted to you when it comes to the online dating stuff, or when you get these first dates, right? Another thing you guys got to understand is that when you're on these dates, right, when you're doing these first dates, make sure, this is very important. This is what I'm about to say. And this, you got to pay close attention. When you are on these first dates, make sure you do not, I repeat, you do not get into any type of debate with a woman on a date. Never, ever, ever start debating. I don't care if it's even, don't even get into friendly debates. Don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Avoid debating with a chick at all costs on dates, especially if you see it, if it's turning into like something political or religious. That's already a no-no. You understand what I'm saying? Do not debate about anything.
And I feel like you should know that. Like, there are things that you just don't talk about. Like, you shouldn't talk about that in the workplace either.
Right.
Right? Like, you don't talk about how much money you make. You don't talk about how much your car costs. Like, there are things that you just don't do. And that's part of it.
Right. And you got to stay away from debates, because what happens is that debates can get heated because you and her are in your ego. Right. And so what will happen is.
And you want to be right. Exactly. Everybody wants to be right.
Exactly. And you got to understand that women are emotional as hell. So what happens is that if she feels like wrong, because let's say you prove her wrong in the debate or whatever, and you're saying things to disprove her, that's going to make her feel a certain type of way. And then therefore you're going to be in a situation where now she's feeling like she's not having a good time based on the fact that you're debating her and making her look ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? Or she's just triggered by something you say that she disagrees with. You understand? So you don't want to get into any of those things. Even if, listen, I don't care if it's about, like ice cream. Like you might say, oh, vanilla is the best ice cream. She's like, no, chocolate is the best ice cream. Don't. Now, the thing is this, it's one thing to have a conversation about something, right? But it's another thing to debate. So steer clear from the debates. You see what I'm saying?
Change my mind.
Right. And the thing is this, if it's about something, what you do is, let's say it's about ice cream, right? Instead of debating, right? What you do is that you turn it into something flirty and, flirtatious, and, you can use sexual innuendo. So if you say, look, I like vanilla ice cream, and she's like, no, chocolate's the best. You feel what I'm saying? And then instead of me debating her that vanilla is better, I'll be like, oh, you just saying that because you're looking at my chocolatey skin.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you just turn it into.
I already know you like chocolate.
Exactly.
That's
I already
why
know you
you're
like
here
chocolate.
with me.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So you always want to go back into flirtatious energy and not a debate. You understand? This is like, guys, I understand that you guys like to watch YouTube a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And and you might shout out to Fresh and Fit. You're watching Fresh and Fit and they're debating the women. Save the debates for YouTube, and you're watching YouTube shit. Do not debate women on the dates. I'm telling you, stay far away from that. And the thing is, even if she's trying to bait you into a debate, flip that shit into something sexual and flirtatious. You see what I'm saying? Don't get wrapped into this, because you will basically start some shit that you don't want to even be in, and you're going to ruin the situation, right? Because remember, when you're on these dates, you want to create a situation where it's a sexual situation, right? You want it to be a sexual vibe. You want the woman to actually be feeling the feelings of thinking about you and her being sexual together. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys, save all of that craziness for YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Debate in the comments on YouTube. Do not debate on your dates. That's all I'm trying to get you guys to understand.
I mean, that's the quickest way to end the date, right? Mm-hmm. Like you would literally see like the physical shutdown.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And there's really no coming back from that. Mm-hmm. And I think also if you introduce alcohol and into that thing, you're drinking and debating, mm-hmm. It's like a bad mix. Mm-hmm. I honestly can say, I think the only place that you can have a political conversation mm-hmm. is if you live in DC. Right? Because
I wouldn't even do it in DC.
I'm not saying that you should. Uh-huh. I'm saying it's a huge part of the DC culture, mm-hmm. right? Like politics is everything in that market. And so, I mean, I've been sitting literally at, a sushi bar mm-hmm. and the guy next to me wants to have a whole conversation about, what's going on politically.
Right. That's crazy. All right, we got a 210. 210. What's popping? Who this? 210. 210 going once. All right, they cut off. All right, guys.
Nobody wants to talk to us.
Call up. They scared. They scared to call up, man.
That's because I already was mean to Moses.
Oh, because Abel, you're such a meanie.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You're such a meanie up here.
I'm sorry.
Up here being mean to everybody. God damn it.
Listen, Joe Blass and I talk about the Bad Boys membership all the time.
Why you gotta be so mean, April? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just who I am.
Up here.
Isn't that why you like me?
Up here disrespecting the audience. This up here disrespecting your man.
Yeah, Charlie.
On live, you're disrespecting your man. You see how we're debating? I'm about to kick you out on some Fresh and Fit shit. I'll be like,
oh my gosh.
Because you're just so, this is.
Get off my chair.
Oh man.
I'm taking my chair and I'm going home. Yeah, Charlie, you and I we're in the doghouse for disrespecting the chat.
Exactly.
Because, the other day I said, fuck the babies.
You ain't got to even mention it because.
But for anybody that's been around for any length of time,
that's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke between us.
They don't know about that. But the guy who's, I know he's watching, he knows what I'm talking about. So
I know. Why you gotta be such a hater? I'm not disrespecting my man or the chat we had shit to do because we were having a birthday party to celebrate this man.
Exactly. And I told her, listen, if I'm going over time, let me know because we got to get this shit cracking. But anyway, so this question says, when it comes to being sexually appealing, what are the first few things women notice? Well, this is the thing. This is what women will notice,
really?
Right?
Because you're a woman?
No, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him
What
first.
is my job here?
Listen, I'm gonna tell him first because
Okay, go ahead.
And you tell me if I'm bullshitting, okay? Women notice how you look, your appearance, and your behavior. But go ahead. What's the?
I don't think he wants that. He wants very specifics.
Okay, yeah, give him the specifics.
Great. Are your teeth fucked up? Are they white? Does your breath stink?
Mm-hmm.
Do you dress well?
Right.
Like.
What about the shoes? I know women be caring about that shit, right? Y'all care about shoes, right?
Your shoes shouldn't look like a piece of shit.
So you
right?
But
so like,
if you come on a date and your sneakers look crazy, what you gonna think? Like if they all dirty and shit, what are you thinking?
I don't know because I'm a fashion person, so I'm like, I'm probably evaluating the look as a whole, right? So if your shoes are jacked, your whole outfit's probably jacked. So I don't know that it's just like a one thing.
You know, it's I think what a lot of guys are understand is it's an overall thing.
Yeah.
But then what it is that women are going to make a judgment about you overall based on little things. So like if you're, let's say if you, because I was watching a video and this chick, she was talking about how she went on this guy invited her out to get drinks. So she says she drives to the spot and she gets to the parking lot and then she sees him getting out his car in the parking lot. So then she said this dude had on like basketball shorts, a dirty wife beater, and some dirty sneakers. And she said she just drove off and just like, didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because she's all dressed up, looking nice and shit. And this motherfucker got a wife beater on and just looking crazy, like he just sitting on the stoop.
That's like the male version of Miles' date.
Right, exactly, right.
That like wore a Gap t-shirt and Uggs and her hair in a ponytail.
Exactly. So a lot of times, so women are looking at your appearance heavy and making judgments on you based on your appearance. You feel what I'm saying? But
and you gotta smell good,
right?
But you gotta give good hugs.
That's like, also good too.
I will tell you, I love you, but Miles gives the best hugs, the best hugs. And I can say this because I also observed it the other day when he came for your birthday and he gave your sister a hug. Like you could just see it was like the best hug.
Well, I want y'all to clip that. I want y'all to say Mr. Locario's girl disrespects him by saying Miles gives the best hugs. I need y'all to clip that, please. Please put that out. Listen, we need more engagement. So y'all got to spread all the haters. I want y'all to clip that part specifically and title it just like that. Mr. Locario's girl disrespects him by saying Miles gives the best hug. I need y'all to clip, please.
Should we put my dad live on the air because he's calling?
Who?
My dad.
Oh shit.
That's okay. I haven't talked to him in months.
Yeah.
We should not put that on there.
Listen, we need all the propaganda and all the exposure we
oh
we
my
can
god,
get.
that would be.
And remember, guys,
horrible.
today is the last day.
No, the hours.
The last hours.
We're in the final hours.
We're in the
here.
final hours of the online dating consultation sale. So you guys have a few hours left. You feel what I'm saying?
Do it.
Make sure you guys do it.
Just do it.
So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com and get your online dating consultation for the discount price for the sale. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get this and get that going. All right. So this says, should men too get prenup since marriage is a dangerous risk for men? I've heard countless times of women getting married with men so they can take half his assets in divorce. Well, yeah, you should definitely protect yourself when it comes to marriage and those things, because this is the thing. People like to look at it as like, things are going to last forever. And if you're in love, it shouldn't matter. No. relationships are still also business and transactional. You understand what I'm saying?
Charlie, you're horrible. he's got he's got a whole title for us.
Right. Single boss bitch. This is Red Pill Bad Boy. And since her new man hugs her, that's a great title.
Charlie, he's going to clip that tonight. And he's going to put that up as his title.
No, that's too good. That's too good. That's too much. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, man. That shit is funny as fuck. But yeah, with the marriage shit, should definitely get a prenup. What's your thoughts on that, April? What's the
I mean, I think a prenup protects everybody, right? Like, I think we are very fortunate, right? We both had really good marriages and very amicable divorces.
Right.
To the point where like we're still friendly. I mean, I'm not any longer because I've been divorced so long, but and I don't live anywhere near my ex-husband, but I think for the first, several years, I was still friendly with my ex-husband. So but I think prenups in this day and age are necessary to protect yourself, but I think they've always been necessary to talk through the things when you guys love each other the most.
Right.
Because when the marriage is ending, if your marriage is ending, I mean, we would love to say, we're in it forever. I mean, I don't think either of us got married thinking that it would end, because I had a 17-year relationship. He had a 15-year relationship. We were in very long-term relationships. And so if you're not amicable upon your split, then it becomes very mean and ruthless.
Right.
And a prenup takes all that away. And so I think it's definitely worth your while. And right. I don't think it matters if you have, $1 million in the bank or $2 in the bank. Because everybody comes into the relationship with something, right? And you have to decide like what it is you're doing if you were to walk away from that relationship. Like my ex-husband had a restored 69 Camaro that he and his dad restored when he was 15 years old. If I wanted to, I could have taken that in the divorce. I would have never in a million years done that, because I knew the sentimental value that had to him. And through the whole marriage, I never even drove the car because I was petrified to, God forbid, I crash it or, whatever. But I think he came in with that. And I'm like, and you walk away with it. Like we're not even factoring that into a money split, right? Because he came in with that. But then, we were lucky. Like we had joint checking and savings. We weren't, in a relationship where he had his and I had mine, and then we had ours, or we were separate and then we're nickel and diming. Oh, you owe me this for dinner and I owe you this for groceries. Like, I just never have wanted a relationship like that. But I know that there are a lot of people that do that now. It's weird to me. I don't know that I'll ever understand that. But when it came time to us getting divorced, we literally looked at the checking, we looked at the savings, and we split it. And that was it. Right.
That's why it's always good to have, if you can, because some people, it just depends on the situation and the people, but it's always good. This is why we teach you guys to have game, because when you have game, even if things don't last, there's still a certain level of respect between you and the woman, if y'all have that sort of energy in the relationship, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not, but the thing is that a lot of times, this is why, for example, a lot of the red pill dudes, they say that, oh man, hypergamy, she's going to take half of your things. And that's because there's a lack of respect and communication in the situation. You see what I'm saying? That's really where it gets too crazy. This is why we say vet, because you still want to be able to make sure that you have a woman who is, who listens to you, who's actually consistent with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing, like, generally what happens is that you know, a lot of times with, you know, what happens in the game is that you have women who they love and respect you, and then you have women who are just kind of there to utilize you and use you for whatever it is, right? So when you have women like that, generally what will happen is that things get worse when things are not where they need to be. You see what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you're not in that type of situation.
Or she's not getting any value.
Right. You know
right? Like the moment there's no value to her, that's when things get weird.
Right. But also too, you got to understand that you're not looking for a woman to be perfect.
Right.
But you're looking for a woman to at least show through time and consistency that she respects you enough to listen. You see what I'm saying? That's the key, is that you got to find women who respect you enough to listen. Now, what you got to understand also is that, you know, if things get bad, right, and you don't hold your composure in the situation, that gives her leeway to act the goddamn fool. And then this is where things can get even out of hand. But the thing is that, you know, you want to get to as close as you can to a woman who shows consistency over time. And it's not going to be perfect because the way, you got to understand, generally the way that women operate and that they work is that women know how far they can take BS. You understand what I'm saying? So essentially you want a woman to check herself and say, okay, well, even though I can be on some BS, I know I can't really be on BS with him, because if I am, then, you know, shit's going to fall apart and I'm going to lose all these benefits that I have with this particular guy that I actually love and respect. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you're looking in that direction and understanding that. So this says, so thank you so much for everything. I learned and changed my whole mindset because of you. But my question is, how do you get rid of porn addiction? That's all I have to overcome. Okay, so first,
what makes you think you're addicted to porn?
That's what I was about to say. I was like, first you got to figure out, are you actually addicted to porn, or are you just watching porn and you think the mere fact of watching porn means you're addicted to porn? You see what I'm saying? Like, we need to know the actual thing, because a lot of times what happens is that, you know, guys will say I'm addicted to porn, but they just watch porn, and then the person says, oh, well, you know, you're addicted just for the fact that you like it. Because I watch porn all the goddamn time. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not addicted to it, because addiction means
that's the first sign.
That's the first sign
that you're denial.
I'm in denial. Listen, I need to go to a meeting or some shit. That's what you said. So
you need an intervention.
I need an intervention. No, but this is what I'm saying. Addiction means that you don't feel normal without doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you act
and you can't stop.
You can't stop. You understand? Like, I remember I did 2 weeks straight without watching porn, just because I was like, let me just see if I can do it. And I took 2 weeks, and never at one point throughout the 2 weeks did I feel like, oh my God, I have to, like, I didn't feel it one time. Right? So the thing is that if I was an addict, I'd have probably went crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look at April trying to listen. 2 weeks is a long goddamn time to not be watching porn. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. 2 weeks is a long time, because listen, porn is good. I might need to do a t-shirt that says that porn is great.
Oh my God. Please don't.
Porn is great. You understand?
You should wear that on your dates.
He said, dude tweaking after 48 hours about where my lotion. Exactly. That's a fact.
Oh my God.
Is it gonna be?
Sounds familiar.
I know, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, we need to know. You got to actually figure out if you're really addicted or you just like watching porn, man. That's two different things.
Yeah, like, and let me see. Is that what that guy just wrote? You're not watching, but she's still fucking someone. Okay. Are you? Yeah, I think that's a great question.
Whose
Like,
question?
I don't know if it's a question. I think it was just a statement. But
Okay.
like, can you not have sex if you're not watching porn? Like, there are some people that their addiction is so bad that they will have a woman physically in front of them, but they need to have porn on.
Oh,
because,
to like actually have sex.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I mean, it's one thing like if you're using it as a tool. It's another thing if like you're crippled because of it.
Right. That is true. And Oaktown Finest said, if I buy online dating consultation today, when's the deadline to use it?
No deadline.
So there's no deadline. We suggest to use it, don't take like a year and a half and not use it. You know what I'm saying?
Sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than later. But you can, if you buy it today, you can use it next month. It's not, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to be like, oh, you can't use it anymore. But yeah, so this is why we tell you guys to go to shoplocario.com, purchase your online dating consultation. The sale is going on until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
Do it!
You understand what I'm saying?
Just do it!
So make sure you guys go and get your online dating consultation right now. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys.
And then I just want to reiterate, with the consultation, when you guys buy it, there's directions on how to book your consultation. So please make sure you guys read the instructions.
That's a fact. And let me tell you something real quick. See, you guys are gonna understand, right? Is that we are this sale right here. It is 33% off. 33% off, which means that we are actually.
That's my birthday gift to
Exactly.
you.
That's April's birthday gift to you. So it's 33% off. And remember, when we do these consultations, right? This is a lot of work for us. So understand that you guys are getting this at a discount price. This is a discount. So this is all in your favor. You feel what I'm saying? So understand that this is, because like this is the thing. If you guys buy a product, you just buy it and download it. When you're doing a consultation, we're actually taking time to speak to you for an hour to give you all the information. Then on top of that, you guys are going to get everything in the email. So all you gotta do is copy and paste your bio to your bio, copy and paste the messages when you get matches. And all you gotta do, we teach you how to set up the pictures and exactly what type of pictures you should use and what type of pictures you should not use. You see what I'm saying?
And like I said, you guys, it's, it's really a whole image consultation.
Right.
Like I'm giving links. I've literally given people links to barbers in their area that like are TikTok famous, right? Because I mean, I've talked about this before. Like, I love the barbers that like totally change somebody's image by a great haircut. Like, it's so fascinating to me how they can take years off of somebody's life or make them look like going from a total dork to like this cool guy. It's all the things.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Chrislyn Jackson. Thank you so much for the donation. And then I think Scales Fitness said he donated to you on your PayPal.
That's what's up. So shout out to y'all. Do it. Shout out to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But now, man, listen, man. That's some real stuff he's talking because, dudes could look like a goofball and a nerd and a dork. And then you flip it and they just look like cool as shit. See, I'm gonna be real. I've never had that problem because ever since I was young, I look cool as hell.
We see your shaking your neck picture that Steve does.
No, but like that's when I was looking goofy. But after that,
but I thought you never did.
Listen, that was the only time I looked goofy. Let me see.
I will say Duke Lux, the 33% discount because I'm 33 years old. Yeah, we could go with that. I'm totally cool with that. If that's what you want to believe, then yes, the answer is yes.
I'm just saying, man. Look, I'm trying to. I feel like
for pictures of yourself.
Yeah, I had. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna show. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. I gotta do the what you call it, the camera real quick. Okay, check this out. Look at this nigga. Look at how cool this motherfucker. This is me, cool as shit. Listen. I was cool since. Listen, I invented cool. Okay, well hold on. Let me show you another one real quick. Hold on. I gotta find another one The other one. Hold on. Let me find the other one. Let me put this back. Listen, I'm just trying to say, I can't really relate to, okay, hold on. Here we go. This is me and my sister. Hold on. Let me put
Why are you laughing?
Look at this. Look at how fucking, I'm chilling. I'm in the hood. Okay, chilling with my sister.
This man has never lived in the hood a day.
Listen,
this
is the hood. This is the goddamn hood. All I'm saying is that, look, man, you know, I look like the kid from Fresh. That's a fact. That's hilarious. That was a good ass movie too. But I'm just saying, all I'm saying is, I can't relate to looking like a goofball, because except for that picture, except for the picture in school, that was only. That was the only time.
Oh, of course, and of course, Steve just had to get a hold of that.
Steve got the picture. That's the only evidence. That's the only evidence. But hold on, let me see what these. Steve the Lion came through with the comments.
I offered Steve the Lion a free call.
He said, "I've heard you say before that you don't care if women leave you, but how would you feel if one day April told you she was leaving you to be with me? How would you feel about that?"
He would say goodbye and good riddance.
Listen, let me tell you.
There's no way you could handle me.
Listen, let me tell you, Steve the Lion. Look, if April left, right?
He would have a party.
I'd be fine. But if April left, listen, if April left to go with Steve the Lion, though, I would be devastated, because Steve the Lion is the man. You understand what I'm saying? Steve the Lion is the fucking man.
We call him Steve the Lying.
I would feel so bad. I'd be like, damn, man, fuck.
Ifosa, I am not 33. It was a fucking joke. Like, I said, if you want to believe that's why you're getting 33% off, then sure, we could go with that.
April is not 33. She's 23. Okay. So
You're so ridiculous.
Because remember, the red pill said you only could date 20-something-year-olds. So I'm just listening to the red pill.
Listen,
okay?
I'm sure I hit the wall years ago. It's okay. But somebody in the chat earlier said they wish I was their girlfriend.
That's funny.
Yesterday or today, I can't remember. So they wish I was their girl.
What does it mean for a woman to have game?
I mean, hello.
So April, tell them.
That's what it means. It means that the woman, like, to have game or to be playing games. To have game, I think really means it's the same thing for a guy, right? Like, you say what you mean and mean what you say, and you stand on it, and you have a very clear path for what you want in life and what you are or aren't willing to accept. I mean, you know, I'll go back to the definition of game as said by Mr. Locario. You know, the definition of game is the strategy to get what you want on your terms.
Exactly. That's a fact. And that goes for men and women. This is why. So even when I coach women, when I do videos for women and everything like that, what I'm telling women is that the woman needs to get what she wants on her terms also. This is why it's called compatibility. See, compatibility is when you have two people who they actually work well together. And the reason why it works well together is because both those people are on the same page. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore, what happens is that the man is getting what he wants and she's getting what she wants. So the thing is that when you're a man, you're a leader. So then you lead and you go in a certain direction, and the woman says, oh, where you're going and what you're doing, I want to be a part of that because it's in alignment with how she is as a woman. So that's the thing. So a lot of times when you guys are looking at the game, you might be looking at it in the sense of forcing a situation that doesn't need to actually exist or occur. You just got to call it a day because that ain't, it ain't compatible. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see where we were at with this. It says, can a woman pretend to be sexually attracted to you just to get attention from you? Absolutely. Hell yeah. We did a show the other day where he was talking about, how a woman faking having high interest, right? And so women can pretend to be sexually attracted to you to get attention. But this is the key though. In order to find out if a woman's pretending to be sexually attracted to you, you have to lead in order for her to expose herself. So meaning this, what that means is this, right? A woman can pretend to be sexually attracted to you generally when she's the one leading the situation. So for the average guy, because he doesn't lead, the woman can take advantage of him and she can pretend and play in his face. When you're a leader, right, she has to respond to your leadership and follow your lead, or she's going to realize that you're not going to fuck with her, right? So the thing is that to find out if a woman is really actually sexually attracted to you, that means that you have to be a leader and you have to pay attention to see if she's cooperating with your leadership. This is why I tell you guys, when y'all are worried about choosing signals or a woman approaching you, it's nonsense, because those things don't show her responding to your leadership. Those things show her just doing her thing. You see what I'm saying? And so when a woman is just doing her thing and she's not following your lead, then that's the way she can pretend to be sexually attracted to you, because what she'll do is she'll string you along by promising you, or in some form or fashion through her words and actions, that there's a possibility sex can happen. Shout out to ARC, had a whole book called The Possibility of Sex. That's the idea that there might actually be a possibility that sex can happen between you and the woman. And that means that she's pretending to be interested so that you think there's a possibility sex is around the corner. That's how that works. You see what I'm saying? So, let's see what some more of these questions are saying. Y'all sending a lot of questions today. You said, I got an online dating consultation. Do you allow check-ins? For example, reviewing new pictures on my profile.
We've actually thought about making that a whole nother
yeah, we might have to
product,
add that. Yeah,
because we have a lot of people that want to get follow-up, but they don't need a full hour.
Right.
So hang tight on that. I think it's coming. We don't do it for free.
Yeah.
But we definitely can look into something that isn't the full price of a full consultation.
Yeah, so it'll probably be like something like, let's say a half an hour check-in that you guys could purchase
right
after the fact if y'all want to do that. But we'll definitely get to that later. This says, what's y'all opinion on men having to pay for a woman's maintenance?
Hell
Is that
no.
true? Let's take this call real quick. 513 was popping. Who this?
What's up? Long time no see. Chris, Cincinnati. Yes, I donated to April, Miles, and you. Locario. What's up?
So what's going on, fam? What's popping with you, man?
Nothing, man. I'm just being grateful. I was involved in a car accident 3 weeks ago.
Oh, my.
And I'm just grateful, man. I'm just grateful that I'm alive to just hear y'all, man, and just
weren't you in
to
another car accident not too long
ago? Yeah, back in 21.
Oh, damn.
21.
Boy,
so that was
you might need to get some driving.
Wait, was it you driving or somebody hit you? Like, what happened?
No, like, it was my fault. I'm gonna take responsibility because I paid the $170 ticket. It was all on me.
Oh.
So we don't need to go there.
Okay.
So it's all on me.
Please tell me you weren't texting and driving.
Huh?
You weren't texting and driving, were you?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
All right.
Cool. So what's going on with you, man?
No, man. I just want to say that I'm grateful. I'm alive.
Well,
I'm
good to hear.
Grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful to, first of all, listen to y'all and to actually see y'all in Las Vegas and Miami.
Yay!
That's a fact. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you made it out alive in these car accidents and that you here. You feel what I'm saying? To really get it going and get shit popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I just want to say I'm also grateful that when you meet people and they show you who they really are and they talk crap, and I'm grateful to see my real friends. That's all.
That's what's up.
Cool.
That's what's up. Now that's what's up, man. Well,
shout out to Moses, shout out to chat.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the real cats. Shout out to Miles.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate you, man.
That's one membership. Peace. I'm out.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Peace. All right. So, guys, call up. Calling number is 672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number.
Go back to the maintenance question.
Oh, yeah. So it says, what's your opinion on men having to pay for a woman's maintenance? Is that true, or is it just them running game on dudes who want to separate themselves?
That's them running game. Not having game, but running game.
Right.
And if you have no game, you're falling for that. Why?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think she's doing if you're not paying for it? Like, she figures out how to get her shit done, her hair, her nails, her this, her that, the other. Like, she does not need you to pay. It's a nice to have, but it's not a necessary to have. And if somebody feels like you need to pay for their stuff, you're essentially paying for their time, which you're tricking.
Right. Basically. So yeah, so don't fall for that shit at all. You feel me? Because like you were saying, April, they were maintaining before they met you.
Right.
So you know what I mean? And so don't ever get into that thought that and see, this is the thing, right? A woman will trick you into believing that it's your responsibility to take care of her. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that if you believe this when you first meet women, you'll just automatically start doing that because you think that that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And so there's nothing wrong with if you have an actual woman in your life who's been there, she's earned her spot and all that, and you want to take care of her in that fashion, that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But this thing is Charlie's funny. It's cool, but the thing is that you don't want to be, starting off like that dealing with these chicks. You feel what I'm saying? But guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So this says, I got banned on Hinge. How I get my account back? That's interesting. We actually, a guy who knows a guy.
We have a link.
You know what I'm saying?
That I've given to people when they get their online dating consultation on how to get your Hinge account back.
Right, exactly. So I would say, get a consultation, and we can help you out with that. You know what I'm saying? We could help you try to make that happen or rectify that situation. So Locario, why we can't debate? Won't we show her who is alpha, the alpha male? You got to stand your ground, guys. You know what? You're right. You're right. God damn it.
What's your channel?
I'm about to show April that I'm this alpha man. I'm gonna alpha myself all over her right now.
Me.
I'm gonna show her that I'm the alpha man. How do I do this? What do I got to do to show you that I'm an alpha man? What do I got to do?
And we'll figure that out later.
Yo, okay. So this you got to understand, man. This is ridiculous. So the thing is, the reason why you don't debate is because, remember, when you're on the date, right, the point of the date is to see if you guys have sexual chemistry and if you guys are sexually compatible in some form or fashion, right? So what happens is that goes away. Debating goes away from that. They're going in the opposite direction. You understand what I'm saying? The point is to see, do we have a vibe here? Are we sexually attracted to each other? Are we thinking about having sex with each other? Because there's no reason for you to be engaging with a woman unless you and her are on the same page about being sexually attracted to each other. You see what I'm saying? So you basically, like trying to debate her, that's not really bringing you to that level of making things happen. You see what I'm saying? So will April ever start her own podcast or a live chat channel?
Probably not, because I am not as disciplined as this man is.
She'll do one episode.
I'd be like,
I'm
starting my channel. And I'd do the first show and I'd be like, I don't have another topic, so I can't do another thing.
That's funny. So, April, what are your thoughts on a man's swag on a date? Can his appearance be attractive but no swag and it kills it?
Yes, 100%.
Talk about that. Let's go into that. Talk about that a little more. So
I mean,
so he's saying that his appearance be nice, but he ain't got that
thing
vibe. He ain't got that thing. So
I mean, some of it is because you can go and get styled by somebody, but it could not really even be you, right? So like like very specifically, and this isn't about swag, this is just like in general kind of a thing, but when we do the online dating consultation, and you can hear from the testimonial that is in the commercial at the end of the show, you know, the person says like, oh my God, I'm like, how does she know me so well? Because one of the things when we're doing bios that I ask is, does this sound like you? Because I can write a bio and have it be amazing. But if it doesn't sound like you, or you wouldn't say that, or it's too forward, or it's not forward enough for what you're looking to do, then you're not going to be able to pull it off. Right. So it's really important that you are comfortable with what you're wearing and you know how you're carrying yourself and so on and so forth, because there's nothing more or nothing less attractive than somebody that's like pulling at their shirt or pulling at their collar because they don't wear this kind of stuff. Or like, you know, for me, like I can't wear wool. Like I'll literally be in hives, and I won't do it just for fashion's sake, because I'll literally be like a mess. So, you know, I think it's important. Like even as we were getting ready to do this, I was like, okay, I have this shirt, but or I have that shirt. And he was like, well, I like the other shirt better. I said, well, you can't even see my shirt because it doesn't matter. And I'm more comfortable in this shirt because the air conditioning is blowing on me and it's freezing. So, you know, otherwise I would probably be in here like a chatterbox, freezing my ass off. And then that doesn't put the right, it doesn't set the right tone for what somebody that's observing you is looking at. But, you know, you have to do what's comfortable for you.
Right. So shout out to KZ. He said, beta males argue with women. Alpha males don't. Trying to prove yourself right to a woman is a form of validation. That's a fact. All right, so let me see. Try to get some more of these questions popping. Where's we at with these questions? Says, are you guys still technically considered non-monogamous?
Yeah.
Yep. So what else we got here? He said, is Miss Locario generous by nature or tight? What does that even mean?
Meaning, I think like, do you take care of me?
Oh,
or are you tight with your money? I would say he's pretty generous.
I'm like,
I mean, but that hasn't been the nature of our relationship the whole time, right? Like,
yeah, I would say like it's like in the like, I don't know, it's like in the middle, because like I don't like until you're my girl, then like if you're my woman, listen, it's whatever. If you're not my girl,
it's not like he's like doing it. Buying me flowers,
right? Yeah, I'm super
on the regular, or like he's definitely not paying for my maintenance. I mean, will he get me an Uber to his house?
Right.
Yes, he will.
Right, exactly.
You know, does he, you know, pay if we go out to dinner? Yes. Do I pay if we go out to dinner for his birthday? Yes. I think, you know, I think, but we've been together now for 7 years.
Right. Exactly.
So early on, it was not like that. Early on, it was like, I pay for a date, you pay for a date. I pay for a round of drinks, you pay for a round of drinks. And we were fine with that.
Right. Yeah. So it's not like, you know, when you're with a woman for an extended period of time and that's your woman, that's different than a girl you met last week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand the difference between those two things. So I want you guys to really know the difference. It says, happy birthday, April. As a woman, how do you assess dealing with a man that still stays with his mom and doesn't own a car, but y'all match on a dating app?
So I think it's different because I live in New York, right? Like, I think there are a lot of people, and I think I would have to know how old you are, right? Because I feel like if you are under 30, that's kind of par for the course now. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people don't move out as early as when I was younger. I mean, I haven't lived in my parents' home since I was, I don't know, 19 or 20, probably. So I think now, and I think especially looking at like the job market, like we have so many people that are graduating college and can't get a job, and they paid for this massive education.
Right.
And, they're, working at Starbucks or, doing something that they weren't planning on doing because they got this degree and they thought they were going to have like this massive career. Because I used to deal with college kids all the time. And it would kill me that the professors are like, oh, straight out of college, you're going to be making $100,000. And I'm like, I could give two shits if you have a college education. I need to know if you can do X, Y, Z, right? Like your college education, I'm not paying you any more or any less than I'm paying the person who doesn't have a college degree.
Right.
So, but I think that's also depending on what line of work you're in. So, I mean, in New York, I could care less if you have a car, right? Like, but do you have a mode of transportation? Like, are you cool with Ubering? Do you have access to public transportation? Like, what is, without a car, how are we getting from point A to point B?
Right.
And then like I said, as far as living with your mom, I mean, unless like, if you're over 30, what's the reason, right? Like, do you live in a high cost of living situation? Does your mom need you to live there because she needs help paying the bills? Do you have the autonomy to be a man, or are you still a mama's boy? And that's why you're living at home. I think there's a lot of factors that go into how you act while you're living at home with your mom.
Right.
Because if you're under your mom's thumb and, she's running your life, then that's really unattractive. If you have the autonomy to still be the man you want to be, then I think it's fine. I don't really see anything wrong with it.
Right. Now, real talk. So this says, just bought the online dating consultation. Shout out to y'all. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to you. It says, never use any of these sites. Should I set up anything first? I'm 46, ending a 20-year relationship. Grateful as fuck. Okay, so what I would say to you is that don't get any new pictures yet, because we're going to most likely have to tell you to get new pictures anyway. So whatever pictures you're getting, you're most likely going to take the wrong types. And so wait until we get the consultation.
And then it'll just be a waste of your money.
Exactly. Wait till you get the consultation, because we're going to tell you the exact type of pictures to get, so that you know to how to do it. So I would say get the consultation first. Everything you need to know is going to be in the consultation. We're going to send you an email after the consultation with all the talking points, all the links, everything that you got to do. Then you can just use that as a guide to set up your profile and everything, and then start going and making things happen. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to, in the consultation, we give you all the sites that you should go to. We talk about what messages to send, how to set up the dates. We give you different bio options. So we give you multiple different bios so you can switch them out. So you can say, okay, I like how this bio is sounding. I'm going to use this for a few months, and I want to switch it to this one next month. You can keep switching out the bios and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
We give you Hinge prompts, Bumble prompts.
Right, all that stuff.
And the one thing I would say, I wouldn't get on anything right now, because I think you'll fuck up your algorithm. I think initially when you get on, that's sometimes some of the best matches you could possibly be shown.
Exactly.
So I would wait, one, and two, God forbid you say something wrong on any one of these apps and you get banned before you ever get to us, and you're just starting. Because we've had people do that and they're like, but I didn't know. Well, Hinge doesn't care. And I know somebody in the thing said, oh, I got, kicked off of Tinder, but it wasn't hard to get back on. Let me tell you, Hinge, like, it's near impossible.
Right. That's a fact. And this is why we tell you guys to go to shoplocario.com right now. Get your online dating consultation. The sale is still on up until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So you guys have less than 6 hours as we're recording this right now. So If you guys are watching the replay, and it's still the 6th, check your time so you guys can get it. Remember, you can purchase it today and set it up later, but you got to purchase it today to get on the sale. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking.
And just to reiterate, once you buy the consultation, there are instructions that you need to follow in order to get your consultation set up. So please follow the instructions.
Right. It says, what's the next step of a long process of turning my life around once I've acknowledged I'm a 32-year-old loser with no value and want to make change?
My life is Jay.
Yo,
You've been here way too long to even phrase a question that way. Please tell me you're trolling.
Hey, hold on. So my life is Jay. Come on, man. You know that you could just get some coaching. It's really that simple. You understand? So get coaching. Hit up myself or Miles, K Zagan, 1950, Steve. Get the coaching. You understand what I'm saying? Get that coaching so you can step your game up, man. It says, do you also recommend teeth whitening products or providers in our area that specialize in dental health? I'm always complimented on my smile, but I personally like whiter. Well, we don't really recommend, any dentist or teeth whitening. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's always good to do. If that's something that I wouldn't say not to do. If you want to get your teeth whitened, teeth, looking better, then, knock yourself out, make it happen. You see what I'm saying? But we don't have any links to specific dentists and all that. That's something you got to look up on your own. It says, in reference to the, okay, cool. So can women only give me BJ's is the way to avoid risk of STDs? No, Efosa. You can still catch something with, getting ahead and all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's a little bit more difficult in certain situations, but you still could catch it. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that, just make sure that you are getting tested yourself, consistently. It says, how do you know if a woman is just going out with you for drinks? Right? So the way that you know if a woman is going out with you just for drinks, right, is that you have to make sure that you are giving her directions and making sure that she is cooperating consistently. What do I mean by that? So if you meet a girl in the street, right, and you're talking to her and you say, hey, put my number in your phone, right? And she does it. You say, hey, text me tonight at 7:00, and she does it. And then when she texts you, you say, hey, meet me at this spot on Saturday evening, and she does it. So that's consistent cooperation, right? A woman who's just going out with you for drinks, what you're going to notice is that she's going to be uncooperative at some point early on. So let's say you meet the girl, you say, hey, take my number. She says, oh, you take my number. That's a girl who would just go out with you for drinks because she's already showing through her actions she's not cooperating, which means she's not really that interested in you.
But I think if you're talking about once you're already out with her, right? Like, how do you know if she's only there for the drinks? You have to, there has to be some sexual interaction happening. Like, is she responsive to you, flirting? Is she responsive if you're, touching her, trying to kiss her? Because that will tell you everything you need to know.
Right. Exactly. Because if she's being, kind of standoffish, resistant, she probably just was like, all right, I'm out here just trying to be seen, get some drinks and get some attention, but she's not really interested in you. She's not invested in you. So a lot of it really has to be about, you understanding that a woman who's really, really into you is going to be cooperative with you and also responding to you sexually. Cause like I said, I don't know why these guys are so worried about getting used, but they are steady wanting to offer women dates. Don't do dates if you're so worried about being used. That's a fact. That's real talk. That is real talk. Because the thing is if you're worried about being used, then what you're essentially doing is that you're dating in fear. You understand? You're sitting there like worried about, like you're the type of person, you go on a date with the chick texts you and says, hey, thanks for the date, but I just don't feel like we're compatible, or it's not a good match, and you'll be tight. You'll start throwing shit around your house, like, man, what the fuck, yo? She, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to
used me for drinks.
Exactly right. You see what I'm saying? Like, you one of those dudes. So you gotta.
And I paid to get her nails and her hair and all that done so that she could come out with me for drinks.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It says, do you help with Bumble account ban as well? Nah, we don't really know about too much of that. But this is why we want you guys to get on the consultation so that you can avoid getting banned. Because there's sometimes where you guys might send certain types of messages that can get you banned because the chick's like, oh, I felt this way or whatever, and they'll report you, right? Also, what can happen is like, and some dudes are goofy and do this. They'll be on these dating apps, and they'll actually be debating a chick on the dating app. You see what I'm saying? Or texting some weird ass shit on a dating app, something confrontational, right? So you want to avoid all that type of stuff. Let me see what else. What other question? So I will get the consultation, but what dating app should I start with? We're telling you, get on the consultation. We're going to tell you all the things you need to know about which dating apps you need to download, right? We talk about how often you need to use it, right? We go into all of this stuff. We
cover so much in 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do a recap,
right?
Because we can't expect you guys to be able to take notes as fast as we are talking you through things, because we're working on a limited time.
Exactly. So what? 215 was popping. Who this?
Hello.
Oh Lord.
Hello.
What's going? Who's this?
My name is John.
John, did you donate though?
Would I be able to?
There are no free calls today.
After?
You said who and what now?
Can I donate after?
No, you got to donate first and then call. And you got 15 minutes to do it, because we're about to end the show in like 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. So make sure you call back as soon as.
What can I donate?
All right. So you see at the bottom of the screen we're scrolling. So it says at Miles in the Game Cash App, or Venmo at Hashim-Locario. It's scrolling right at the bottom of the screen.
But I'm driving right now.
Well,
oh my God.
Then call another day.
Yeah, you're gonna
Thank
have to
you
call.
very much
You're gonna have
for
to
your
call
time.
on another show, okay, caller?
Can I please just have one question?
No, goodbye. I'm sorry. No, that guy, hello.
Yeah.
I can't deal with him anyways. Let alone the fact that he wants to ask a free question.
Yo, that shit too funny. This dude was begging. He was like, can I please, sir, may I have some more?
I will gladly pay you on Tuesday.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's how you know he probably be begging chicks. He'd be like, "Come on, girl, can I just get a one little feel? Can I?" You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God, I cannot. All right, people, we have 15 minutes left
15
because we have dinner reservations.
Exactly. Oh man, that shit was so funny. It says, "How do I go from being unattractive to women being in a drought?" Unattractive women and being in a drought. I'm scared to approach women now because of rejection.
Okay, you need to go back and listen to Mike Chain's call yesterday on the live stream, because that, like, you can literally hear it in his voice. Why are you laughing?
I'm still thinking about the call.
Oh my God. But you can hear it in his voice when he got out of his own way and when everything started to make sense. So that would be my thought process, and obviously get coaching.
Oh, definitely got to get coaching. See, when you guys ask questions like this, where it's very broad and it's a lot going on. There's nothing we can tell you in 2 seconds. You understand? So yeah, so cold calling baller. Since you're a baller, make sure you hit us up and get some coaching.
I mean, and truthfully, the unattractive to women piece, like we're going to cover that in an online dating consultation.
That's
so, unless you just have like major issues, but I think you're probably your own biggest issue.
Right. Matty said, I got rejected 4 times today and he's still alive. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Matty went up to the chicks and he was like, hey girl, how you doing? My name is Matty. And she was like this.
Get out of here, you damn nigga.
And he just kept going. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Until he got to this.
Exactly. Then he's like, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, let me see where are we at with these questions. I says, Mr. Locario, because you have game, is that the reason why you can call Anthony DeMello your mentor, even though you have never received direct mentorship from him? Well, the thing is this: a mentor doesn't necessarily need to be somebody that's alive. You can have a mentor who's passed, and you know what I'm saying. But you're getting the information, and they're teaching, so you're getting taught by them, and you're able to take the information, learn from it, and then apply it to your life and your situation to just upgrade your mind and to get a certain level of knowledge. But yeah, again, that takes see, you guys understand. That's why, shout out to Steve. He talks about being a student of the game. The first thing or part of what being a student of the game is to be able to open your mind to learning the game, right? You got to empty your cup so that you can fill it in with the information, the new information you're going to get that's going to actually help you out there and, help you succeed out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
We need to say thank you to Sergio. He also donated.
Shout out to Sergio. Shout out to Sergio in the building. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, fam.
They like me.
Listen, you're lovable. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, she's so lovable, guys. She's adorbs. Look at this. Hold on, we gotta get that. Look at how adorbs. Just so adorbs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Adorbsable. Oh man. All right, let me see. So guys, I think that was all the questions.
Okay.
So guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. I need to get up on this right here, because this right here, the online dating consultation, is going to help you guys out here in these streets so that you guys can really get shit cracking. We got it's about to be 7 o'clock, so I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what, like 5 4 or 5 hours? 10, 11, 5 hours?
12. 5 hours.
You guys got 5 hours left.
Do it.
5 hours left.
Just do it.
You understand? Let Shia LaBeouf
Don't let your dreams
teach y'all.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it.
See, yesterday you said.
Yesterday, I told you to put it in your cart. Today, I'm telling you to buy it.
Exactly.
And I will say, this is probably the last time that we're going to do this year.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know that we'll do another discount on the online dating consultation.
Yeah, because we gave y'all a discount already before.
We gave one in January.
Yeah,
right?
I think it was January.
And then
now it's June.
Birthdays.
Right.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you said it's like watching your parents be affectionate. That's hilarious.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
Should we kiss too?
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But yeah, man. But guys, man, I'm telling y'all, you got to get on this online dating consultation. The consultations are fire. I'm telling you, the information that we give you is so fire, because what it's going to do is that every single thing you need to know about online dating is handled in that consultation. And then all you do is, after the consultation, you get your new pictures, you add your new bio, and then you send the messages. And the messages we give you ready-made. We give you a bunch of different messages to send to the women. And then all you got to do is see them on the date. Now, once you're on the date, right? What you want to do is that you want to come back to this video so that you know how to make sure that you are on a date and not be doing some goofy shit that's going to make her not be attracted to your ass. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you are prepared and ready to make this happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that you can get that going. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? You about to wrap it up?
No, I mean, thank you to everybody for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it.
Facts. We'll talk. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You feel what I'm saying?
And then we're going to go out and have a great dinner.
Exactly. And we can't tell you where because I don't want y'all to come in.
We're not trying to turn this into a party.
I don't want to be like
talking event.
I don't want to be like one of these streamers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting caught up in shit. You feel what I'm saying? You said, can you please ask a question? Which question? Was your question? Kayla, what are you talking about?
Maybe he was talking about the free guy. I think he was joking around.
Oh.
Can you please ask a question, though?
He's like, hello?
Hello? Like he's doing yoga. I don't understand.
Yo, shout out to him though. Shout out to him. But April, stop being mean to my peoples, okay? Because
to the babies?
Exactly.
Wow, fuck the babies.
Stop being mean, okay? Oh man. All right, people.
I can't help it.
Listen, we about to head up out of here, man.
You got a song for me?
You want to play what song?
Really?
Which song you want me to play? Because I don't.
You don't have my song.
Oh, the what you call it? The Why Is Silent?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh no, we could definitely play the Why Is Silent.
You can do your.
Listen, you could definitely play the Why Is Silent.
You could do your commercials.
Yeah, we're gonna do the commercials and then we'll play the Why Is Silent at the end. There we go. We'll make that happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, man. So guys, man,
get your online dating consultation. You've got until 11:59 this evening, June 6th. My present to you.
Exactly. All right, people. So we out of here, man. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Get the new audio program, What Men Wish They Knew About Women. Hidden gems about dating you don't know, but should, by Mr. Locario and April MC. Go to shoplocario.com right now to get your copy today.
And then, I had my consultation with April and Locario this past Saturday, which
nice.
And it was funny because I already had dates lined up before the consultation, and then after, it just like within day, like it's just like I haven't even gotten like the new photos they suggested me to get yet, but just like all the game they gave me in that I implemented, it's just like skyrocketed within a day. So it's like
how many matches did you go to?
I went from getting like I want to say like max 4 matches a day to like 10.
10 a day. Shit.
10 a day. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so like I'm booked 4 weeks out date wise right now.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, we know that there could be flakes and shit, but they're getting replaced as time goes on. So
that's it. Yeah.
So, everyone needs to get that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, don't.
It's like a mini coaching session.
I'm trying to tell, bro. It was April, bro. Like that is the most gamed up chick alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. like I'm like, how do you know me this well? Like, it's just wild, man. So yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yo, shout out to April and Locario, man. Facts, man.
Step up your game and go to shoplocario.com. That is the place where you can get my books, audio, and video programs in one place. All you got to do is type in shoplocario.com and step up your game today. Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today.
Because Locario, in my opinion, is the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I say, yeah, it's this guy, it's on point, you know. This guy is good. This guy is how he's supposed to be.
Trends, why you so nice with it? The gear's tight, looking right, you got the ice with it. A conversation with me will change your life. Your wife wants the pipe, and when I hit, you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger, I'm hot nigga. She don't rock with you, she got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought, if you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, will suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man. Fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitching cause I'm smashing your hoe. You so passionate though. You would laugh for to go on the trip. Now you tripping because I got her ass. You acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga. I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut. You lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass, but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her pennies and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it, but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing. We ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl. You punk ass, you pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached, and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you have that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick me all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I could